Welcome back, Dragonsworn, and any other people finding this channel. I'm sorry it's been a little bit since I've made a video on Wheel of Time. Life has sort of been throwing me some jabs, but what a better way to get yourself in a good mood than making fun of some Wheel of Time TV show stuff. Am I right? Well, maybe not get me in a good mood, but get the blood flowing a little bit, right? So this audition tape has been sort of leaked, and I want to read it to you guys. And the level of anger I felt when it was shown to me on the Band of the Red Hand Discord channel, which go join that. They have some great stuff. I can't really explain it. I was so mad. I can't even remember the words I used in the Discord. But we're going to read it here and you guys can sort of form your own opinion. Now, I want to preface this by saying, remember that they say they are taking from The Great Hunt and The Dragon Reborn. We've had past articles say that they have painstakingly recreated scenes from the books to make them book accurate, right? And now we've heard a lot of, we're going to do our best to be faithful to the books in our reimagining, our retelling, whatever the hell they want to call it today, right? So I know this is just an audition tape, but if it wasn't something that was going to be in the show, why wouldn't they just have, I guess it's Ayoola Smart. I'm sorry if I've pronounced her name wrong. Why wouldn't they just have her read some lines from the book, right? I mean, if it, that seems like a good way to audition. To pick a Aviendha Rand line and see if they have chemistry, right? See if she has the chops to pull it off, right? So we're gonna take a look here. I'm gonna read what comes before the lines. I'm sorry, but it's a doozy. Okay, so let's go down here. Thanks to April's casting announcement, we know that Ayoola Smart has been cast as the role of Aviendha, which not good casting, but we'll move on. Since that announcement, fans have been speculating on how Aviendha's story will unfold in season 2, since she shouldn't be there, right? We all know that, right? Aviendha shouldn't be in season 2 at all, right? Well, we recently uncovered some information that offers hints about the character, how the character will be introduced. Starting with an audition video, the character we believe is Aviendha. The video has since been removed, and we will not be providing the name of the actor who auditioned out of respect for their privacy. However, we do have a transcript of the audition below. While the audition tapes may not be indicative of the final dialogue that will appear in the show, please only read on if you don't mind possible spoilers. Okay, I'm going to stop there for a minute. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm going to keep going. Both scenes are between the characters we believe are Aviendha and Perrin. So, I guess the only thing that could save this dialogue... The dialogue is still bad. Okay, so the dialogue is still terrible. The only thing that could save this at all is if they've mistaken Perrin's lines for Rand's lines. Okay? So, I'm going to preface this by saying, if they at least put Aviendha with Rand, and this scene comes out, at least it's the right two people together. Okay? So that's how I'm gonna stop. That's how I'm gonna preface that. If they've mistaken the characters' identities and Perrin is actually Rand, then I will give them a little. It's still terrible, but I'll give them a little rope because it's a little better. Because at least the right two people are there. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I'm gonna, they may have got it wrong. We will see, because this will probably be in the final product. It's bad enough writing that I'm sure it probably will be. Okay? So here is the scene. I'm going to read it out to you guys, okay? My name is Aviendha of the Nine Valleys Sept of the Terad AL. My water is yours. I am Perrin Araba. You don't swing a sword badly, Perrin Araba. I thought your people never left the waste. Wetlanders call it the waste. It is the threefold land, a sharpening stone, a testing ground, to prove our worth, a punishment for the sin. What sin? Nobody remembers. It was so long ago. Where will you go now? Where you go, Wetlander? You're my... whatever. Whatever. I would assume toe. is an unpaid debt. You saved my life, so I owe you my shelter. It's not a lover, Wetlander, though I wouldn't be opposed. He he he. Don't worry, Paranayara. I will not attack you in a fit of lust. So where do we go now? Oh, okay, and I'm gonna read this edit. I'm gonna read this edit. Oh my gosh, I can't stop laughing. Okay, I'm gonna read this edit. Swing the sword may be code for dance the spear. Credit to this dude. Well, Anguish, that is a stupid idea. I'm sorry, but maybe it is, and if it is, it's stupid. Why would you replace Dance the Spear with Swing the Sword? So I hope, at the very least, that is wrong. Uh, Aviendha should be even referring to swinging a sword as dancing the spears because that's just how they are. They just don't use swords. Dancing the spears is basically combat, right? But there's a second part of this scene, so let's get back into character. We'll get back into character, okay? And here we go. All right. I killed her by accident. Our village was attacked. Did she die well? Did she choose to fight to protect her home? Those she loved? Then trust she died well. Aviendha, I want you to beat me. what the other woman did to you? No.
Awkward! Awkward!
You owe me toe. It's dishonorable to remind me. Remember that. Sorry, but please, I need it. Hits him. Whack. Did that help? No, because you're a Wetlander, not an Aiel. To be beaten is a punishment, and you are dishonoring your wife by grieving her. Death comes to us all. For us all. We can only choose how to face it when it comes. Layla chose. Even though she doesn't exist and should never have been killed by anything. Oh, wait, sorry, that's not in the script. I'm sorry. She woke up from her dream, but you will not let her live. You want to stop grieving, then throw it away. Holds out a ring. Here's a ring, I guess. You have your sister's knife. That is a duel, not a keepsake to mourn. Focus on those who are still with us. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. What? Oh boy. So it's definitely Perrin because they're talking about his wife, right? So it can't be Rand. So now that I've read through this another time, it definitely isn't a mistake that it's Perrin because they go right into the wife, right? So, what a disaster. What a epic disaster. Any thought that they are paying any mind to the books just from this little snippet, these two scenes, if they're in the show, which if they, oh my god, if they're in the show, oh my god, which they probably will be. Otherwise, why would they write this garbage? I mean, it's complete garbage. It's complete and utter trash. I mean, it's just trash, right? You're putting it's trash. I mean, you can go over it and over it and over it in your mind. This whole swing the swords thing's pissed me off. The fact that they've put her with Perrin in their basic, just from what I've seen here, Perrin and Aviendha are going to be love interests. They're right. I think I don't think there's any doubt that they are trying. If this is in the show, they are trying to make Perrin and Aviendha a thing, and it's ridiculous. So it just this all but confirms that, again, if it's in the show, which I would bet money on at this point that it is, that one parent has a sword for some reason. Why does parent have a sword? Did we forget the parent uses a hammer and an axe? We can't like how do we fuck these things up? It's so simple. Like this is the simplest freaking thing ever. How do we not put at least an axe in parent's hand? You know, by this you're alluding to a sword. Why would Perrin have a sword? Perrin uses the axe or the hammer. It's the core of his freaking goddamn character. To be a warrior, to be a smith, to make something, to destroy something. The two sides of Perrin, right? That doesn't sound interesting to be on a TV show, does it? No, we're just gonna some terrible bullshit here. I mean, wherever the hell they are, that he saves Aviendha apparently, and then she's teaching him the Aiel way. Does that sound like it should be maybe Rand if you're gonna go this way? Even so, it would still be just as bad, but it should still be Rand. So what do they do? So Rand is literally just gonna be sitting wherever he is, waiting for everybody to catch up. It sure looks like, because you're putting her in. You're not only are you forcing her in, you're forcing her in a stupid way. So, like, things like these that come out, there's another article I'm probably going to cover. I was going to cover before this came out, but this is just takes precedent because just these two scenes will show you the garbage that they are producing. Period. If you disagree with me, you're free to disagree. I understand there are some people that are liking the show. I don't quite understand how. But you're free to like what you like, of course. I think this is a huge mistake. It's definitely confirming what most of us already know, that they don't care about the books or the continuity of the books or any of the relationships of the books or anything that Robert Jordan wrote. They just want to put their own crap in there. They want to, put Aviendha in there and make her lust for Perrin and teach him Aiel ways, who is the last person that should be in the waste. Perrin is the last person that should be with Aviendha. The last one. Like, Perrin should have Gaul with him. If you're gonna put an Aiel with him, put Gaul with him and prep him for going back to the Two Rivers. Like, you're gonna rip that? Are you gonna rip that whole storyline out? Does this, like, Fael is not gonna be in the show either? Like, it brings up so many questions. I could probably do a live stream for hours on just these two scenes and why they're so bad. Maybe I will. I don't know. Thanks for watching this long. It got a little longer than I thought. I have another, like I said, I have another article that is just as bad in a different way. Then I'm gonna go over for Wheel of Time. I got a few other things. I'm catching up. Like I said, life kicked me in the balls a little bit, but you know what? I'm going to get back up and do something. So, here's the first of hopefully many. I hope you enjoyed. Please like, share, and subscribe. I'm getting close to 900 subs. Let's push me to 1,000. I really appreciate it. It would be awesome to get monetized. So if you like it, please share it and subscribe. Trying to help me get that way. And until next time, all hail the Lord Dragon. Have a great night or day wherever you are. Thank you.